footage of it, but Alan, the homie that he is, decided to stop by and drop me a little care package. He's on his way to his aunt's house and decided to just drop me off some goodies that he no longer needs or uses. First off, it's a sick ass bag. Thanks, Alan. It's a nice airsoft bag. It's got the Mole, M-O-L-L-E, I don't know how to say it, Molly system. So you can customize it with different pouches and stuff. It's nice and rugged design. You got some more on the side. You got all these little clamps, so you just look super ready, super utility. And apparently he actually won this in an airsoft competition back in Maryland, where he's from. So it's got some type of value to it. And yet the homie just decided to give it away. And he provided some goodies. Some LED lights, very similar. It's probably like a higher quality version of the ones I'm using, like the newer ones. It looks like it. Some rockers. You can never have enough too many rockers. Always have them in like every single bag. So it's nice to have 2 more. Looks like batteries associated to a power bank. It's a dummy battery for Sony. So you put this into your Sony A6000 cameras with A7 series. Stick this guy on there. You plug this in, I guess. Oh, right here. And you can power your camera indefinitely through the wall. If you don't know what's this, it's from Small Rig. Maybe some little goodies. Oh, just a cute little pouch. Some more cables, I'm pretty sure, for the power bank. This is a newer again. Newer just keeps coming back into my life. It's like a 7-inch monitor, which is actually like, I thought this is what a 5-inch was. And I guess this is how girls feel. This is a true 7-inch, not a 5-inch. Yeah, and I just gotta buy a battery mount for it, and now I have just like a pretty decent field monitor. And lastly, in these bags, some other goodies, just like an HDMI splitter, and a bunch of just these articulating arms and stuff. You know, thank you, Alan, again for the gifts. Thank you especially for the bag. I'm like so stoked about the bag. I figure out where to put all these extra gear. Like my gear closet or my gear shelves is just growing, and my sister and my mom, they freaking hate it. I don't really blame them, because I do what the PC builders do, which is like, there's no way for the average person to x-ray vision through your monster build of a PC and see that you have a $1,200 graphics card in there. So what do? You just get that box, you just put it on your shelf. Let them know as soon as you walk in, oh, it's got a $1,200 graphics card. How do I know that? It's got a box on a shelf. So I guess later today, I gotta take some pictures at Jeffrey's house. I mentioned a couple weeks ago on my first attempt at product photography that I probably have to retake a lot of these, or not have to retake it, but we want to retake them for our rental house, have some continuity between all our items. I gathered all my gear and packed it all up, and I'm on my way to Jeffrey now, and we're gonna combine our gear, shoot it all fancy like. Cue the packing and driving montage, and we'll be at Jeff's place in no time at all. I was even gonna freaking talk about how I don't like driving a truck around right now. I'm still new to me, not used to the size, and I was driving, on the slow lane the entire ride here, and it's actually kind of relaxing. I'm gonna start driving the slow lane a lot more when I'm not in a rush. But god damn it, like I've made this kind of mistake before, which is not turning wide enough for a turn like that, and you clamp the door. And I remember doing it when I was in college, just my old car. They're embarrassing. Did it in front of Jeff and everything. But I guess now it's gonna chill a little bit before we take some photos, because it's fucking hot. They're still making babies over there. Yeah. Thanks for the dinner, sir.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try out some. This is a Chinese take on tunabu.
Yeah. Yes.
Another successful day, I guess. All right, I'll see you probably maybe Sunday or something. All right, take it easy. Got a very exciting project coming up through my lead at AFI. Not really leads, but it sounds cool to say. The DP I met at the one AFI shoot I went on is going to be shooting his film this upcoming cycle. Very excited to be part of it, not as a grip or anything like that, but as a storyboard artist. And that's actually what my original training background was for, and so it's going to be nice to go back to my roots with somewhat of as close to a professional shoot I can get without actually being professional. They have budgets on this, they treat this as a union film set would be, so it's going to be very fun to work with an actual director, I guess I should say, because Dawa is going to be directing this, and he's on his way. He should be coming here soon. We're going to meet in the backyard, got my mask, got my planner and stuff, and we're going to talk shop. It's going to be first real meeting where he's going to pitch me more of the story idea. He's giving me a basic rundown, but now we're going to really get into it, and I'm very, very excited. So, cheers. Let's get drawn. What the heck? What is this doing out here? I lost this. I don't know it was in my backyard. Anyways, that was a very fruitful talk. I had a great time with Dawit. He's a very cool guy, very interesting guy, and I feel like we have a lot of similarities in our approach to filmmaking and just our values and art and aesthetics and stuff. He seems like a very cool guy that I respect, and I feel like we have a lot of similarities. It was the first filmmaker who I spoke with that was more akin to speaking with like another fellow classical fine artist, with the terminology and like the way he describes his views and stuff. Very much like speaking with another fellow artist versus like a filmmaker. I just feel like they kind of think differently, and yeah, it was very interesting. It was very nice. It was a very breath of fresh air actually, and it's nice to see that there are other people like that. I'm hoping there are other people like that in the future. This is his script for his short film. It's a three minute film, so it's like 3-4 page or just 3 pages exactly, and no dialogue. Very descriptive. Very excited to start boarding, and this is the first of the board I snipped up a little bit. It's a nice wide shot, and yeah, I'm very excited to come up with an animatic in the next week. He's kind of giving me a little bit of creative freedom, just going to the script and just boarding out how I see fit. So it'll be fun. It's been a while since I've handed a fresh script for me to just board off of, and especially knowing that I have some creative freedom in the shot composition, is just and also knowing that we have similar ideals and stuff. So it'll be very fun. I'm gonna be getting started on that as soon as I can. The only other thing I got this week, this door's open. Hang on. Sometimes the backyard door will swing open because of the wind. We get flies. We don't like flies. Tomorrow morning I have a meeting finalizing a project me and Jeff started at the beginning of the year, and kind of finally glad that we're done with that. Check that off the list. That's been on the to-do list for almost half a year now, which seems extra long because of the quarantine. So excited for that, although I'm always nervous meeting with clients. That's just how I am as a person. Learning to get over that hump as a person, and I just feel like it's a necessary skill a lot of people need to have, particularly artists and people who are trying to sell themselves, and it's something that I know for a fact in my art school and a lot of art schools they don't really go over, how to market yourself and how to deal with clients and stuff. So it's important. Going off of tangents. So I hope tomorrow's meeting goes well. That'll kind of determine the mood of tomorrow. I am going to the GIF's house again, and we're just gonna, I forgot to pick up a lens after going to his house and taking pictures of all our lenses. Kelso.
It's Kelso.
Director,
Yes.
and cinematographer, and overall
So you're
good
fucked
guy.
I don't remember this at all.
You're the only one fucked up.
I did pregame before.
What up, my fam?
10 a.m. at somewhere Long Beach. You're gonna let me know, right?
Are you ready? We're gonna duck down. We'll be in Long Beach. Right? 3, 2, 1.
Sorry, Jeff. Got plans at Laguna Beach first, which means a shoot. 8 a.m. I'm very tired. Despite going to school here for 5 years, Laguna College of Art and Design, I recommend it. I never really explored a lot of the beaches in Laguna Beach, and Laguna Beach has a lot of nice beaches, including this one. It's 1,000 Steps Beach. First time here, and it literally is 1,000 steps. Jesus Christ, they weren't exaggerating. But I'm here for a jiu-jitsu shoot. Very excited, starting my journey find building some momentum in that world, shooting with some people that are kind of established, so it should be fun. We'll see if we can get footage of it, but I'm just waiting on them to arrive and then we'll get started. Probably won't record it. I'm pretty tired, stayed up all night storyboarding, and I gotta finish that after I get home today. And then tomorrow, you know what's up tomorrow, Long Beach. All right. Hoping this 4K camera could crop in, because those are some dolphins in the water, baby. There it is. I thought they were sharks at first. Look at them go. Holy shit. Dude, if I had my drone, oh, this reminds me of Oxnard, god damn it. There are freaking dolphins in the water right now. My batteries obviously died, and 2 minutes later, those pop up. It's pretty legit. Behind me is so quiet, it's kind of creepy. Here comes some cars. But yeah, finish up that shoot. Super tired. That fucking 1,000-step fucking thing just killed me. Don't know the last time my quads got that beat up. Shoot's done. Time for some other, I don't know, I'm too tired to think. I'm just gonna day. It's only 1 o'clock. Alright, back from Laguna. I guess now is a good time to kind of talk about it while I brush off all the sand. This is for a jiu-jitsu thing, kind of. I've been making jiu-jitsu videos, mainly highlight reels for events and competitions, and those are actually my most viewed videos for obvious reasons, because I'm actually hitting a pretty big demographic. And I've been doing that for almost 2 years now, and finally in the last year, or last half year or so, I've started to make some momentum in terms of making acquaintances, seeing some familiar faces in the different shoots I go to. And through that, I've met a couple people, 2 people, Kenny and Octavio. They're a bit more established in the world of jiu-jitsu, so it's gonna be pretty cool to work with them. They're really cool guys. I feel like we get along well. It's nice to see some like-minded individuals that are not only into strangling people, but also filming people strangling people. And yeah, that was kind of fun. But I have other fish to fry this week. Tomorrow I got the shoot at Long Beach with Jeff and Chris. That should be fun. But before that, the reason why I'm so tired today is because last night I was up all night doing storyboards. And that's one of those things when you get started, it's hard to stop until you find a good ending point, you know, and like the shots just keep coming at you, and it's hard to find a good place to like, all right, this is a good place for me to stop. And so I got kind of a little carried away. I'm looking forward to finishing up that. I'm gonna try to finish that in the next couple days, because I'm supposed to pitch him my version of an animatic by Wednesday, and he's gonna send me a shot list by the end of this weekend. So yeah, I don't know where this video is going. While I work on the storyboards and all this stuff and prepping the gear for tomorrow, I'm gonna let Chris give us some exposition of the next scene. Here's to you, Chris. What's going on?
We are currently in Long Beach.
Why are we in Long Beach?
We are shooting, or I'm helping shoot I'm helping Simon shoot some BTS for Sean Hill. You can check it out at PopeyeMedia.us or the YouTube channel. But yeah, we're out here shooting. Should be fun.
Or just check out my video.